right, Preston. Before we start anything, because formality, I'm going to read you your rights, okay? You get your water?
I got my water.
I'm going to read you your rights and go through this. I'll have you sign it just saying that I read them to you. And
Miranda rights?
Yeah. And then,
I'll just sign it. I know what it says.
and then if you want to, I'll have to read them. It's a formality. And then you want to give us your story. I'm here to listen. Before we ask you any questions, you must understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions, and to have him present with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before any questioning, if you wish. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you will have the right to stop answering at any time. You also have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to a lawyer. You understand those rights? Okay. Do me a favor, just read this here. Do you have your glasses? Okay.
Cheers.
Yep, there you go. Just read this here for me. The waiver of rights. If you could read it out loud for me.
I have read this statement of my rights, and I understand that my rights are, or what my rights are. I am willing to make a statement and answer questions. I do not want a lawyer at this time. I understand and I know what I'm doing. I promise. No promises or threats have been made to me, and no pressure or coercion of any kind has been used against me.
Okay.
It's very simple.
Okay. And if I could borrow your cheaters, because I can't see. All right. All right. Pretty much. Tell me what happened, and start if you can. Just start I guess the night that you were at Contown that night.
Correct.
Okay. So go ahead and let me know. Tell me what you got.
I was there for the Super Bowl.
Okay.
I was with my niece and her boyfriend.
Okay.
They left. I am now single, so I hung out for a little bit longer to see if maybe a potential suitor might show up.
Okay.
Nothing happened. I was ready to go home. I noticed there was a lot of activity going to and from the back door.
Okay.
As we have discussed in the past,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
So I went out back to just see what was going on. As you know, I am armed. Nature of my business, my property.
All right.
I went out back, and there was not one, this was not a drug dealer, I don't think, just a guy. And he had buddies with him, and there were cars, but he was in between two cars. There were people on either side, and I guess they were all together. I don't know. They hadn't come from inside the bar. I don't know where they came from. And he's pissing in the parking lot.
Okay.
And on the building. And I said, man, can't you just go I'll be honest, can't you just go in the fucking bar and piss in the toilet? And we exchanged words. And as it progressed, he became more agitated and approached me. And I said, look, I own this. Stop. He continued to approach me. I said, I'm armed. It appeared as though he was reaching for something. The first shot went off this way. The second shot went off up in the air. To the best of my recollection, he was already on top of me. It would happen that fast.
Okay.
There's no doubt I fired a weapon.
Okay.
Because they wouldn't let me wash my hands.
Right. Yeah, we'll do that after.
It happened.
All right.
I immediately, once he was down, did not continue to assault him, set my firearm on the hood of a car,
Okay.
awaiting the arrival of the police. I did not render aid because other people showed up to render aid.
Okay.
And I know he's got a lot of witnesses that are going to say a lot of different things. That's what happened from my perspective.
Okay.
But I can tell you, he was on me so fast that my second shot went in the air.
Okay.
It was that fast. It was on my property. I stood my ground. I feared for my life. Period.
Okay. Just so I know, if you can, draw me a little map. You know the property. Draw me a map where it was on the parking lot. So the parking lot's back here, like this. That's the rear parking lot, right? Okay. Let's say this is the door for Comptown.
Right here.
Okay, just draw it right there. Show me. What's it by the trailers or?
No. So there was a car. Well, you know the way the back parking lot is.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like this, right?
Okay.
No, not over here. Not. These are the dumpsters.
Right.
Right. Here's that Jeep that's been sitting there forever.
Yes.
It was approximately here. There was a truck parked here. After it happened about here.
Okay.
I laid my firearm there.
Okay. All right. When did you make contact with him?
As I came out,
Uh-huh.
I was walking this direction. It started here.
Okay. And where did it happen? Did the altercation happen like in the parking lot itself, or
In the parking lot itself.
Okay,
Not in the barn.
No, not in the bar. I'm saying well.
Were you in between the parking
In between the
cars,
cars,
closer
or
to
was
this
that-
building here,
In
or the car
between
towards
the
middle
in
of
between the
parking
cars.
lot?
Okay.
Right here.
All right.
All of that's a matter of fact.
Okay.
There's cameras everywhere. Right?
Okay.
So all of that is a matter of fact.
Okay.
And then as he approached me, I identified I own all of this.
Yeah.
It's all my property.
Okay.
I identified myself as the owner of the property. I identified myself as being armed. He still approached and appeared as though he was going for something.
Okay.
That's.
What did he tell you when you told him about what?
We were going back, like, who the fuck are you? We were just going back and forth on this thing, and it just, that fast.
Okay. Did he go?
It was not a long, drawn out process. It really wasn't. Because if it had been, then his buddies that were here would have,
Okay.
had they all come in together and it been a fist fight, things might have ended differently. But that dude was agitated already. I mean, you can test me for drugs or whatever. I don't know. I swear, I hope he's okay. I hit him in the abdomen. I don't think I hit him with the second shot because the second shot went in the air. It was that fast.
So when the altercation happened, that you all came together, was there any contact with you on him? Did you grab him? Did he grab you? Was there any hand contact?
Not to my recollection.
Okay.
It happened so fast, but when somebody's coming at you that fast,
I got you.
it doesn't matter.
All right.
Now, if we're going to get into very minute particulars, that's what I'm going to ask for a lawyer.
Okay.
Because I'm telling you the overall scope of what happened. And the reason I asked for you is you understand the dynamics of that establishment.
Yes, I do.
And so you know I'm armed all the time. Nature of my business and what goes on back there. And really all I was doing was walking through here to see what was going on, to give you a call if something was happening.
All right.
That's it.
When
You've been in contact a lot.
No, we have, and you always tell me people have been doing stuff back there. We got a good relationship.
In all honesty, I don't think they were dealing with anything. I think they were just drunk guys.
Okay.
They're local, I think.
All right.
And I can tell you, one of them's probably going to try to kill me based on
Did they say anything?
the looks. And finally, your officer that did not detain me,
Right.
really, he didn't handcuff me, but we went and sat on my back steps. Because originally I was looking at the scene, and the guy was looking at me like, yeah, I'm going to get even with you. And the officer saw it too, and he said, just come sit over here and
Right.
just look this direction.
All right. So, just so I get it right, you walked out of here, you were walking, you walked out of countdown, and you walk in there when you when you engaged in the
He's over there
verbal.
pissing, and he zipped his pants up, and we had words, and he came at me.
Okay.
And, I mean, there's no reason for me to go at a guy that's just pissing other than verbally. Just, really, go to the fucking bar. They got 3 bathrooms.
I got you. No.
So I don't know, beyond that, I didn't know him. He had no reason to have malice toward me that I'm aware of.
Right.
I mean, a lot of people know me, you know that.
Yeah.
I did not recognize him as someone that I'd run into before.
Okay. All right. And as far as words, you can't remember what he told you or anything like that?
It was all, I hate to say it, but in the heat of battle, in the heat of the moment, words are exchanged. Yes. Can I be verbally abusive? Yes, I can. But did I walk up and strike him to cause him to come at me? No.
All right. Okay.
No. Look at my size. I mean, no.
I got you.
And my recollection is the guy was a little bit taller than I am.
All right. Did he hit you? Did he strike you?
No, he came at me in a threatening manner.
Okay.
And it appeared as though he was reaching for something. But he was coming at me.
All right.
And
Did you see what he was like?
No,
what he was
no,
reaching
no,
at
no.
or anything like that?
I did not.
Okay.
What do
All
you mean by the threatening manner? Like, what could be threatening?
No, he's
to
coming at me with
you?
words and we're gonna have issues. Because I mean, where he ended up, the best of my recollection, was outside here. Okay?
Behind the cars.
Right,
Okay.
outside.
It was originally
Now,
back
you
here,
tell me if
down
I'm
to you.
you tell me if I'm incorrect. But so he obviously came toward me.
Okay.
Did you find him here next to the building? No. You found him in the middle of the parking lot, which is where I was. Which means he came to me.
All right.
When you came out, where were his friends?
There was a friend. Okay. I don't know if they were his friends.
Right.
But there were
The other
other people. There were some over here and some over here, but there were cars here and here. That's my recollection. So it was like he was isolated.
So he was by himself, like staying pissing.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, like they're not sitting around watching him piss.
Right.
Was there anybody back here by the back door? Anybody hanging out back there?
I walked out. I don't believe there was at the time. There was immediately afterwards.
Okay.
I mean, all kind of people everywhere
All right.
afterwards.
At what point did you draw on him? Was it here?
When I fired, he was about this close. Because I fired on him. It appeared as though he was reaching for something, and he's coming at me. And by the time he got that close, I fired, and he's on top of me.
Okay. Did he fall on you?
He came, yeah.
Or did he like?
My second shot went in the air.
Okay, so were you?
He was on me.
You fell on the ground. Do you remember if you fell on the ground and fell back?
Yeah, he came at me. Yeah, because when I got up, but he wasn't on top of me by the time it all ended. He was on the ground.
Okay. So I'm just trying to.
Do you remember where he was reaching? Like, was he reaching?
It looked like on his side,
Okay.
which is where I carry a firearm.
Okay.
I mean, there was no reason for this. This was
Do you remember if you were holding the gun with one hand or with two hands?
me.
Mm-hmm. Were you able to actually
When
punch out properly?
tell you what the best of my recollection is.
I'm sure it happened pretty fast.
2, 1.
Okay.
I mean, it was that fast.
Fast.
And just to get, so you walking towards them, yeah,
I'm not looking toward him, he's walking toward me.
okay.
Do you want to show?
Like,
Money?
I'm trying to get like, did you fall, you said you got up off the ground?
Yeah, because when he came, my second shot went in the air.
Okay,
It was that fast.
okay. Alright,
And I'm gonna maintain stand your ground all day long. I mean, it's my parking lot, he's coming at me. What I hope comes out of this, I understand your job. And I understand friends don't cross that line for your job. I think this is a case for a grand jury.
well, that's what we're here, do you know my job?
Yep. I think this is a case for a grand
and-
jury to investigate all of the facts.
This is something that we get all the facts, we get everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly, we put everything together.
And you know I'm not
And
going
before we
anywhere.
do anything,
I don't want to go to jail tonight, but you know I'm not going anywhere. So, you take it to a grand jury.
that's up to the state, Preston, we put everything together, we take it to the state, then they make that decision.
But you know, this wasn't a revenge thing. This wasn't one of the dealers back there. It wasn't like I was hunting somebody.
I got you.
In no way, shape, or form.
I got you. You had gone to the bar earlier. What time do you think you got to the bar?
We watched the whole Super Bowl.
The whole Super Bowl? Okay. How many drinks you think you might have had?
Probably 3.
3? Was it drinks or beers? What were you
Beers.
drinking? Beers?
I don't
Okay.
remember.
You just drink beer?
Oh.
Okay. And what time did you get there, you think?
We got the Uber at. You got my phone?
No, they have it, I believe. You got it in there? You got the time that
Yeah,
you got
we
the
got
Uber?
the Uber.
Okay. We could look at it. So you had an Uber took you there. So you
Right.
didn't even drive there.
No.
Okay.
So the Uber took us. No, because we've learned if you drink 1 or 2 beers, don't drive because that FHP is
Everywhere right now.
everywhere. No, I mean we're that responsible. So my niece and
What's your niece's name?
Arabi Luke,
How do you spell that?
Arabi.
Damn, I had A
Luke.
R I.
Huh?
Luke, Luke.
Yep,
That's your niece, right?
correct.
Okay.
And
She
then
had left already.
her and Alex Kruger. Alex
Okay.
showed up later because he was working tonight.
That's your boyfriend?
Yes.
I think that's on that for now. I'm gonna do the swaps in your hand for the GSR.
I don't deny that I shot a firearm.
Do you remember what hand you shot it with? Right hand? Damn things.
No, no, you got it.
Yeah.
Those are my size, you may not.
Oh, then you might have to do it then.
Let me look up.
I just gotta get the little thing out of here.
No, these might be big ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, those big ones. I'm probably sorry.
You got divorced?
Huh?
Did you get divorced?
We were never married.
Oh, okay.
I know we're amicable, I mean, but she's over in Salt Ponds now.
All right, okay.
And as you notice, I didn't run, didn't hide. Set my firearm down as soon as this situation was. Gone.
What kind of holster do you wear? You still have it with you? Okay. Nice.
Y'all have my concealed carry permit somewhere.
Probably not.
No, you have it.
Did they, yeah, they probably got it.
I'm gonna go grab all of them real quick.
All right.
You do this one too.
Yeah.
Where's the recorder?
Right.
It's an electronic ring.
Was it for
Oh,
arthritis and stuff? Or?
no, it monitors all my body. Biometrics.
Really?
Yeah, so it tells me when I need to exercise,
Huh.
when I need to sleep.
It's like a watch, but
It goes to the phone.
oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So am I spending the night at Rick Ramsey's?
I don't know. We're gonna this is what we're doing, and I'll be perfectly honest with you. We're gonna put everything together. Your story, their story. Then
It's
we'll
one of
take
me and probably 5 or 6 of them.
and that's fine. It goes to the state. We tell them what we're gonna do, and they'll make the decision of how they want to proceed. If they're gonna take it to grand jury, if they're gonna.
You know
Either
my-
way, that we just, and you know how we operate. You know me for a long time. I'm not gonna bullshit you.
And you know I'm not going anywhere.
And I know that you got plenty of roots here. So based on what the state assess, we'll give them both sides. We'll give them, and they'll make a decision. And you'll know. So right now we're just putting everything together. You coming forward, you're talking to us. We'll give them that, and then they'll make the decision of how they want to.
I'm not hiding what happened.
So, no, I understand that. You've always been up front with me with no problem. So we just put everything together, and then we give it to them, and it'll go from there. And
So here's what I would ask. If you want to hold me, for whatever reason, give me 3 or 4 days. Here's why. I'm a one-man shop. I've got to pay estimated taxes. I'm the only one that can do it.
Okay.
I've got to be at my office. I don't care if you come and sit with me, just to make sure I don't go anywhere.
Right.
But I've got to be able to do that.
Well,
And that's not just for
I
me.
can't make that decision, and I'm gonna tell you, I can't make that decision, that's not on me to make, but, it's something that we'll have to talk to the state about, okay? And like I said, I've always been upfront with you, there's nothing to hide, you know, I have to do my job as far as, no matter what it is, but we gotta run everything through the state and through our boss.
Okay, and
You know.
my lawyer is Don Yates.
Don? Yates?
Yes.
What's his number? Do you have his number?
296-2261 is his office.
Okay,
You all have my cell phone.
okay. I could look him up.
Somebody actually.
Where's his office at?
611 Eaton Street.
Okay.
Right across from
By the laundromat?
by the church.
Okay.
You know the
yeah.
Masonic building?
Yeah.
Masonic parking lot?
Yes.
He's right next to
Next to that, okay, perfect.
Can I ask you how that fellow's doing?
Right now, he's critical.
Fuck.
She's gonna get a camera, we'll take some pictures of you. And then, let me see, I got that done. Would you consent to getting some buccal swabs from you for DNA?
No.
Okay.
You already have my DNA, I think. Why do you need my DNA?
Because when we do cases, we get DNA for everything. We just match up DNA in case we need it later on. For the case, we have it. So, I mean, it's not a big deal. If anything, if we do need it, we'll do the first one to get it. It's not a big deal at all. I ask in case the person wants to do it and get it done with, but if not, it's just, if we have to get it, we'll just do paperwork.
I mean, there was no blood, there was no fisticuff. I mean,
I don't know if they did photos. at the
I
same
don't
time.
think they did. We're not gonna do the buccal swabs,
Okay.
which is fine.
Got those for you.
Okay. No, perfect. Just take a picture of that, both.
oh, you do have those, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't have my phone back yet, or my meds.
As soon as they get the meds, we'll get them. Perfect.
I'm gonna have to take that one too. Yeah, I should have got rid of that chair.
Positive, both.
Sometimes they gotta marinate a little bit. I don't see nothing on this.
I always have to do it in the white background. Make sure the acid doesn't leak.
So I didn't shoot again.
Yeah, sometimes it'll take a little bit of time.
I wish they were like the other ones where they put it on a white background so you don't have to.
We've got the other ones too. The ones that Bradley had.
Yeah.
Let me go see if he has the other ones too. I'll be right back.
Certain codes that aren't the most common, but they're important, right? So, like,
I gave you a key back, right?
what's that?
I gave you handcuff keys.
Yeah.
Okay. 'Cause, I like that. Yeah, you know it. I like that mustache. Malik, do me a favor. Give that to Tiffany.
Yeah, absolutely. Just knock on the door and just end it.
Nope, wait. They made me go pee with my handcuffs on.
Okay. And we're gonna put our arms out like this morning. You see those hands nice and flat. I'm a short gal, so if you don't mind, there you go.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Time? Yes. Thank you. You see those thumbs? Perfect. Okay, and palms. Okay, just this. Did you have this buttoned up at the time?
No,
Or you had it open, like a jacket?
just like this.
Okay. Just how you are. Okay, can you turn around and face the wall for me? Perfect. And again, if you don't mind lifting up your shirt for me so I can see your belt. Perfect. And arms by your side. Alright. Okay, you can turn around facing one more time. And I apologize, and then you come close to your face. Can you look over that shoulder for me? And the other way. I am gonna have to take your shirt from you. You got some blood here in the back too. So I'm just gonna take that. I doubt you're gonna want to keep that anyway. You're not missing any jewelry or anything. Everything that you've got on now is what you're wearing, right?
Correct.
Nothing's damaged, nothing's broken. Your watch is good.
Here should be good.
Not missing any stones from the ring.
Does not appear to be so.
Okay.
I will ask one more time. I'm gonna need those antibiotics. What is it? See this?
What did you do?
I got bursitis.
Okay.
And it freezes cellulitis. And I'm on this heavy regimen of antibiotics. I'm supposed to take them at 3 a.m.
Okay.
And gonna need another bottle of water too, if you find one.
Yes.
I gotta drink lots of water with it.
Nope, that I can get you immediately. The meds, I think Marcus just went to get asked about that as well. So next time I can get items. Can you fish me another bottle of water, please? I think the case is in this room here, if we're not mistaken, yeah. And if you don't mind asking Marcus about the antibiotics. Thank you. Here, sir.
Thanks.
Did they end up having to drain it, or were they just hoping this antibiotics would cut it out?
They can't drain it now because of the infection.
Infection.
I was on Augmentin for 4 days. That didn't even touch it.
Right.
They don't know what it is.
Yeah. Yep.
These two, I know if I go to jail, you're gonna confiscate my wallet. Can I put it back in my wallet?
They're fine there for now. We'll put everything together before we go.
Okay.
I don't know if he still needs to get information off of them or not. Did you wash hands? Did you?
I did not.
They didn't give you anything to wipe up with or anything, like if you had blood on you
I
or
wouldn't
anything
even
like
when I went
that?
to pee, they wouldn't let me wash my hands, no. I immediately set my firearm on the hood and stopped.
Do you remember if he had a shirt on or not? Was he clothed all the way?
Well, his clothes looked like they was peeing. I
Okay,
don't think
just
he had a
peeing.
shirt on.
Okay. Does anybody else have access to the surveillance system other than yourself? For the parking lot?
No, I need to get in there and look at it.
Are you the only one that has the capability to do that, or is there somebody else that has access?
There is somebody else, but I don't give you permission yet.
You understand that we're gonna need to be able to see that? You understand we're gonna need to be able to see the video?
Unfortunately, that's one of those few spots that isn't clear. Because I don't have a camera sitting right here.
Right.
Of course, there's no audio. So what's the over/under on me going to Rick Ramsey's hotel tonight?
Rick Ramsey's hotel, that's a good way of putting it. We're still working out all the details, so we're not making that decision right this second.
I would like to get in touch with my lawyer. I've asked 3 times and was denied the ability.
When did you ask for that?
When I was detained at the scene
Okay,
and when I was downstairs.
okay. Who is your attorney?
Don Yates. I'm not saying I refuse to cooperate. I'm saying I would like to confer with counsel.
Sure, okay. I am not sure where your phone is, but
I don't know.
let's see if I can get him here now. Trying to see if we have an ETA for your medication as well. One second.
Give me a minute. Preston. All right, we got medications, we're gonna transfer, we're gonna take you to the hospital.
Why to the hospital?
Well, a couple of things. On these investigations, one of the things we've gotta do is a blood draw. We're gonna transport you to the hospital. They're gonna do a blood draw, we got a warrant for a blood draw, okay? When you get there, we're gonna give the medication so the doctor can give you prescribed medication. Okay, because we're not doctors and we don't wanna give you.
But you know what I'm
something-
taking.
Huh?
You know what I'm taking.
You wanna give me a list of them?
I don't.
Clemacine or it's for antibiotic?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a powerful antibiotic.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
I know, yeah, I took that a few weeks ago. Had to stop taking them.
Oh, you started bleeding?
No, but my stomach was fucked up.
You gotta eat.
Yeah, and they told me eat
Immediately
yogurt.
before.
Yeah, they told me eat yogurt. I was eating like 4 yogurts a day, and it still tore me up. So we're gonna send you out there to do that, and then we're gonna give them the medications. Sergeant just came with the medications. We're gonna give them the medications to give you. They can administer the medications. Every medication you told us is in the. We got a bag,
Okay.
so they could give you
It
whatever
should be
medication.
yeah, it should be like 4 of them, yeah.
Okay. Before we go, just one question I want to ask you, because once we get everything and go to the state. When the guy came, you said the guy came towards you, do you remember anything or any type of threatening things that he told you or anything that he made actions? I know you said he grabbed you something.
He was coming to aggressively get me. He was
Okay.
taller than I was.
All right. Did he show anything, like, did you remember anything, hand maneuvers, hand things? Do you remember anything?
It was just that fast, no.
Okay, all right. All right, so I think they covered it all. We can take you out there, get that done, and we gotta do what we gotta do. Also,
But I've asked again to speak to my attorney.
okay, so that's fine, then I won't ask you anything else. If you wanna talk to your attorney.
Well, for advice.
Okay, that's fine, if that's what, and that's fine, that's totally your right to do it. We're gonna go ahead and get you to the hospital, and once you get done with what you gotta do, we'll get you can give them a call. So we'll get it done. Right now, we're not gonna ask you anything else. We do have a warrant for the blood, which is signed by a judge, so that'll be done.
Do me a favor, Mr. Burr. Can you sign and date this for me? Just shows that obviously you're the person that drew that picture.
I don't have my glasses on.
You're fine. I can read you. You want the cheaters again?
What is it, down the 11th,
Today's the 13th.
13.
13?
Thank you. I will take that.
This could go.
Where does the gunshot residue show?
What's that?
Gunshot residue.
That right now, it's not showing any
It's negative.
on it, yeah. And it could happen. Sometimes these kids will show negative on it. Let me give this to the gentleman. You took pictures of it, right?
I did.
I'm gonna put this back in your wallet.
May I put it back in there where it goes?
Yes.
Thank you.
Perfect. And I'll have them carry it.
Preston, do we lift up again for one more time? Was that from today? Oh, you sure do.
me-
That's great.
That's his belongings. Okay.
That could be when I went down, when he came on top of me.
I'm gonna get a good picture of that one more time, just to show, because you said you fell backwards.
Okay.
Can you,
Yeah,
so you do it one more time, we'll have you stand.
So the blood was fine on the shirt. So I may want my shirt back.
We're gonna keep that for now, just because you're wearing it. Go ahead and face forward again, just like we did last time. Yeah, perfect. I'm not gonna go and do all of those photos over. We'll just do. Go ahead and turn over for me. Yep, nice and straight. There you go.
Can see it on?
That's what, this is bursitis.
Yeah, no, I know that's your bad one.
Nothing else that we can see now that you got your shirt off? Arms are good, shoulders are good.
Let me just see the back of your t-shirt real quick now. There we go. We're gonna face the wall again to get a nice good. Yep, perfect. Nothing on your head. No bumps, no scrapes, you're not
No,
feeling
no,
any
no.
pain or anything? Go ahead and face forward. Look up just a little bit. There we go.
Let me feel. No.
No bumps,
Now,
scrapes,
so
nothing
it's like,
sore.
so I guess when he came at me, my elbows would hit the ground the hardest, which would explain why the sudden shot in the air.
Okay.
But
Shoes. Laces are still tied and good. Your knees don't hurt or anything. There's that little scrape down there. Let's see that one more time. I got these before, but
that was not there.
that's all right.
Right there?
Dirt. Okay, let me see your booty. Get you a spin for me. Alright, no dirt, no dirt. Alright, perfect.
So I'll need more of that when I get to the hospital.
Yes. Yeah, I'll give you more water.
Yeah, like you said, those antibiotics are
They're pretty rough.
tough, yeah.
Right to it.
That's another set. You want to put that bag, at least you can carry it. All right, Preston. Just so you know, I'm always up front with you. Everything we do. The hospital had contacted us a little bit ago. I just talked to the detective that was out there, and the kid did pass away. So I just want to let you know that, all right? Unfortunate thing, but I got to tell you, I've known you too long, and there's no need to hold anything back. But we're going to do the blood draw. They'll give you your medication out there, and then while you're doing that, we're going to do what we got to do, and then see what avenue the state wants to take. Okay? All right. They'll take you now. The gentleman that were downstairs will take you out there. Yeah, let them know to.
What is the antibiotics for? He's got some bursitis.
Yeah, he's telling me downstairs he has that, and like a random infection, he said going up his own.
Yes.
What's the over-under on this? You're honest with me. What's the over-under?
Everything's going to be bearing on what the state, they're the ones that know the stand your ground law better than any of us. We'll present it to them and see what they say. Okay, we got their story, your story. You were honest with us with what you said. And we just let them go. It's the stand your ground. The state, we've had these cases before where they're the ones that know that, they know that law better than us. Okay?
Do you want to describe it?
Yeah.
It's discarded. I mean, do we need it?
No?
We don't need his DNA for anything, right?
You know what? Don't worry about it. If we need it, we'll get a warrant.
Get one.
Yeah.
I'm like, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.